Welcome everyone to Joseph's Random Vlogs. As of recording of today, it is October 23rd, 2024. And if you've seen my live stream I did yesterday on the update, today is the next day, and I am waiting patiently for the FedEx guy to come to get the parts that I need to fix my car. If you didn't watch the live stream, I put it up the other day, or the other one before that as well, because there was two of them. Let me just give you a recap. I went and did my car, and did an oil change, and looked into seeing that I actually found out something else was wrong with my car when I was doing my annual, which I should be doing more than annual now, because I usually do oil changes every 6 months. I do it twice a year, but I don't check my tires. But anyway, check my tires. The driver's side tire was wiggling left and right. Come to think of it, I was thinking maybe it was the wheel bearing. Took the wheel bearing assembly all off. Was not the wheel bearing assembly because it was doing the same thing afterwards. So it's either the struts that are gone or the outer tie rod end. So I ordered 2 struts because you can't just replace one. So I got 2 struts coming, 2 sway bars coming. Even though it might not be the issue, I figure if I already have the car torn apart, might as well put them in as well. So I got 2 sway bars, 2 tie rod ends, and 2 struts coming. Right now my car is looking like a mess. I'll show you that in a little bit. And hopefully I can get the car back together today. And it will be safe. And then tomorrow I gotta do something else regarding the car to make sure it's perfectly running fine. Now I want to give a big shout out to another YouTuber. YouTuber name goes by the name of the Philly Captain. So big shout out to him. If you have never heard of him, go check his channel out. He does daily vlogs, and he does a lot of things regarding Philadelphia, where he lives. The reason I'm giving him a big shout out is because a couple of days ago I chatted with him for a quick bit on his live stream, and he tried to help me out, get some more viewers, some more subscribers, and he did his best. I do thank him immensely for what he did. So if you haven't checked him out, go check them out. Go friend him, like him, and all that good stuff. But again, shout out to the Philly Captain. As of today, I do not know other than working on my car. If I fix my car up early enough, we might go down to go to the grocery store locally, and I'm not going anywhere far right now, when I just fixed it, and give the car a test drive with me and Pam, of course. So that's really what the focal point of today is getting the car roadworthy again, because it's been quite a long time since we did our last vlog. And you've come to think about it, that issue could have been happening when we were out and about doing past vlogs. So I gotta keep on top of things and check my wheels out more frequent than I usually do. So, as always, stay tuned, see what happens. Let's see what the car looks like as of right now before I get the parts. Give you people a little insight. That's what it looks like. This side is a lot more tore apart than the other side because I couldn't get the strut out of the knuckle here. So the strut has to go up in there, and it has to be fed through that knuckle right there. I got the rotors off. The caliper is sitting right there, and there's the tie rod, inner tie rod. The tie rod end has to go right screwed in there, and then the sway bar goes to that link right there, and goes up to the top of the strut. See that side looks a lot messed up more than this side. As you can see, this side it came out a lot easier. This side still has the caliper on. Still has the rotor on. I'm going to take some brake cleaner to clean the grease marks off on the rotor. And again, goes up in the hole there and goes right into this knuckle right here. And then this is where the tie rod end, which is right here. That, when you screw in, goes right into this hole. And again, that's the sway bar, and it goes into there. Goes into the top end of the strut. And the old struts, I put in a little scrap area so I could cash them in for weight. Excuse me. And that is the old struts right there. Original 2006 struts. So they have seen better days, I can tell you what. The car is probably going to drive like a dream when I put the new ones in. And that's Pam's back drum brakes. And as you can see, this is the old tie rod ends right here. And these are the sway bars. I couldn't get the bottom ones off, so I had to grind them. But you know what the most important thing is? To get it off. So that's what is happening today. Hopefully FedEx comes, because it's close to being 11:30 now, and their estimated time is between 11:30 and 1:30. I'm hoping that they could come before 1:30, because that's a little late for me to be starting a job of this magnitude. So I'm just playing the waiting game right now. And the delivery finally came. So we're going to open this up in real time. Okay, that looks like struts. And where are the other stuff? All I see is struts. That's not a good thing, unless they put it in the backs. Alright, let me open this up and see. Alright, they didn't forget anything. They opened the backs up and they put it with the backs. These are the tie rod ends. And these are the sway bars. And then these are the new struts. So I gotta get this cardboard, pick this cardboard up, and then start putting together the car. See you in a little bit. Do I look like hell? If so, that's okay if you say yes. It is 4:15 now, and I am just finishing up with the car. Literally, I'm kind of getting the dust and debris and dirt out of my nose and other regions. But the car is back together, and now me and Pam are going to go take a test drive on it to see how it rides. But yeah, I'm completely full of filth. So I'm going to go hit the showers once I get out of this test drive. So we're test driving the car, and it definitely needs a wheel alignment. You know how you know? Because when the car is straight and the wheel is not. So when I was pushing and pulling and tugging, the wheel, I mean, it drives straight, no hands on the wheel right now, see? Which that is actually pretty good wheel alignment. So, but they have to fix the alignment of the wheel, the steering wheel, that is. And I think the tires need to be towed out. I think they're too much towed in, but that's just what it looks like by the eye. So hopefully tomorrow when I go and get the wheel alignment, everything will be back to normal and we can go vlogging more again. Me and the co-captain.
As soon as he finds her.
She's right here.
Yep.
They didn't see that. See, like, no hands on the wheel. It might move a little bit to the left. That's because of the steering wheel. But yeah.
Left here, it's pulling to the right.
Yeah, right there was pulling from the left right there. And the car is up a little bit more as well. I'll show you that when we get out of the car. Or at least the front end. is higher. I know.
Someone's trying to get lunch.
See, it's higher up. Now the backs need to be done because, as you can see, the backs are definitely lower. So the backs need to be done. See, it's definitely higher, which is a good thing. But the backs, that's something that needs to be attended. Now I gotta go get the groceries and bring in the groceries and start making dinner, because it is friggin' late. It's like 5:30. Now it's dinner time, and tonight's dinner, it's a quick, easy, nice dinner. Some burgers and fries. Simple. I was going to inform you guys, if you didn't look on the news, that about the E. coli breakout in McDonald's and Burger King. That's going on as of right now is on the news. So I'd be leery about getting double cheeseburgers at McDonald's, and I don't know exactly what Burger King was the E. coli. I don't know if they elaborated on that.
Coli or Listeria and Burger King.
Yeah.
Something.
So that's why we're making our own burgers. Now entering the man cave area. That's the power tools I borrowed for the job. One of mine. And I'm just coming in here to relax for a little bit, play a little game. Took a quick shower, so I feel a little bit clean. Get all that grime and gunk and dust and dirt from crawling around the car. There's a sale actually ending tonight on the PlayStation Store, and I'm considering picking up a game that's on sale. Actually, I had 2 games that I was interested in getting, but I'm not gonna get both of them. Not that I can't. I just don't think I should buy the second one due to the negative reviews I've been reading about it. These are not new games. They've been out for quite a long time. But the one game that I was originally considering picking up was... Let me get it up there. See. Flip this around. Come on, Flippy. There we go. Was the Suicide Squads. I was gonna get that game. Suicide Squads Kill the Justice League. It is $13.99, originally $70. But I heard some bad reviews on that game. So even though it's $13.99, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna wait. So we're gonna take that right out of the wish list. I was considering getting Still Awakes the Deep, but I'm not gonna get that right now neither. So the one game I will gonna get is, I think I'm gonna get the Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered. That is on sale for $14.99. Actually, it's in my car, so you can't see the price. And originally it's $30, so it's half off. It's 50% off. And that's gonna do it for today. Got some stuff accomplished. Got the car put back together. For the most part, tomorrow we're gonna see about getting it 100%. And I'm worn out. Almost exhausted. Not there yet, but close. But with that, vlog over.